Happy Kwanzaa, everyone. Welcome back to Banjo-Tooie by darkmindedsith. So, to kick off this video today, we're going to explore the mystery of the two Mumbo skulls. I think it's high time we figured this out. Why are there two Mumbo skulls? If we go in here, what's going to happen? Oh my god. Nothing. Alright, so that one just has Mumbo. I went ahead and off-screened the turning in the Globo stuff. So this is going to be Mumbo's last time to shine. So, let's go off and head to where he needs to do things. On my way there, I want to say that at the end of last video, the little goofy ending I did with Isle of Hags looking like the Banjo-Kazooie hit, credit goes to the Banjo-Kazooie wiki for that. That was actually under the trivia for Isle of Hags. It mentioned that it's possible that Isle of Hags is shaped like that, so that's not something I came up with, just to clarify. So credit goes to them. Alright, so we want to use Mumbo because we have now planted all the beans. We have spilled the beans throughout. Be careful with that Zubba there. See, that path is kind of narrow. Alright, this is Mumbo's final spell of the game. Raindance. With this, he is going to power up his water moves for 5 turns. No, he's just going to make it rain. Yeah, this beats the Song of Storms. So a beautiful rainbow has appeared. Mumbo has the power to make colors. And Skittles. And now that we've planted those beans, a beanstalk, where we will go up and face a giant. And there's Mr. Fit. How in the world did he get up there? Well, I guess with his awesome jump that he had. Although our jump is better. And that is it for Mumbo, I'm afraid. That is his last spell of the game. Boy, did he go out with a high note, huh? Making it rain and all. Okay, so we're going to take Banjo now to these beanstalks. A couple things about Mumbo's Raindance. Well, first I want to say, and I just recently learned about this, the Mumbo pads actually say Ekum Bokum on them. Never knew that. And Raindance, well, actually I don't have a lot of time to talk about that, so we'll get to that a little later. Let's go up here, and the top of this beanstalk to me looks like Mr. Fit. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know. Those leaves and the little nose are clearly there. Alright, so this is time for round 2 with Mr. Fit. Okay, yeah. See, that's Mr. Fit's head, totally. Let's get out our potato sack backpack and...
I see you have a sack, Furball. Fancy a little race across this thorny course?
I don't know about the thorny part, but... Alright, so this is Event 2 with Mr. Fit. Alright, so we're going to have a little potato sack race. And there's 2 routes. You can go the long route, which is longer, but easier to walk on. And then there's this route that's quicker, but narrow. You got to be careful. If you die here, I don't really know what happens. I'm guessing maybe you have to go back to the beginning. But I did not want to find out, so I just won. So, that's all there is to it. That is Event 2.
Whoa, what? You must have cheated. You ain't won yet, Furball. See you around for Event 3.
And look at that, he's going to commit suicide. He's so down about himself. Oh, no, not quite. So that does it for you. So we've got one more event with good old Mr. Fit. And we'll take care of that a little later. So talking about Mumbo's Raindance, some interesting things about that are... Mumbo's Raindance was actually a beta song from Banjo-Kazooie that never made it into the final game. I'm going to play a little sample here. Yeah, and as you can tell, it sounds very much like Mumbo's Ekum Bokum song that he has in this game. So I'm not really sure what the Raindance was going to be in the original game, or what that song was going to be. But they decided to carry it over to this game, which is amazing, but it's not that important. What is important is a giant piece of cheese. Welcome to Inside a Piece of Cheese. Reason why this world is amazing, number 912. Alright, so PU. As great as this is, this smell is awful. We want to get out of here as quickly as possible, so you can ride on these spiky onions. And you want to leap from onion to onion. That way we can slowly get across the piece of cheese. I do like that the farting in this game actually sounds pretty original. I always hate like those stock farts you hear in movies, like, and you hear those same farts in movies like all the time. Like, you seriously can't get a group of guys to just sit in a recording studio and eat and just record some farting? I mean, there are guys who would volunteer for that. I don't know why more movies don't just have original farting. Nobody in the production wants to just sit around and record farts? I don't know. Anyway, enough about farting. Look at this amazing place. Do you not just want to live here? Imagine a house in the sky with a view. Well, not red like this, they ruined it, but I mean just a view of the sky as far as the eye can see. I just want to hang out here and play here. It's amazing. Alright. Ease your way in here, and oh no, the Jiggy's like sort of kind of in the air. What will we ever do? Yeah. And that's 80 Jiggies. 10 more. Just 10 more, my friends. But those 10 Jiggies aren't important. What's important is, look how awesome this room is. Wouldn't you just play in here all day? Why'd they have to make the window red like that? Alright. Alright, so time for some Kazooie solo action. And sausages. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Mr. Fit. Mr. Fit is pretty interesting. Mr. Fit is an aardvark, and apparently, over the years, Rare looked back on Mr. Fit and thought, man, this guy is just our magnum opus. He is so amazing. When we make our next Banjo-Kazooie game, let's have him be a reoccurring character. He's so awesome. And that's what they did. Mr. Fit is in Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and he's actually a reoccurring character. You see him in 3 different worlds. And keep in mind, I haven't played Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, so I can only go by stuff I'm reading about him. But dear lord, the stuff you have to do for Mr. Fit is so, like, trivial and random and stupid. Like, looking at some of this, you have to gather more coconuts than him. You have to kick soccer balls into a goal. Then he needs Banjo to turn on security cameras for the night. After that, he wants Banjo to drive a Gobi vehicle around the museum. Then last, he wants Banjo to play golf with a round sheep. It's like he just wants you to do stuff. I mean, after his defeat in these competitions, his life just lost purpose completely. So that's some fun trivia about him. But for now, this is the last event. You want to grab the running shoes in that little corner, come out here, and I don't know, I mean, I feel like we're just cheating. We're just using steroids. I feel bad for the guy, almost. I mean, we're making him feel all down about himself, but, like, we're not even properly winning any of this. The sack race, kind of, but
I lost. I can't believe I was beaten by a bag of feathers.
Not a pillow.
Take my medal. I'm off to the gym to train for next season.
And he goes away with nothing but shame. Sorry, Mr. Fit, I really am. I mean, you should not be feeling this bad. You're a great guy, man. You're suave and athletic. I wish I was as fit as Mr. Fit. Is there a Mrs. Fit? What's your first name? These are the important questions. Alright, now we can go through this entrance, and yay, a rainbow! We can actually stand on it. So what we want to do is make our way across the rainbow, but first, a switch with a Rare logo on it. Guys, did you know that Rare is a company that exists? And did you know they actually made this game? They want you to know this. So we can travel across the rainbow. Where's the gold? There's nothing but a roof here. I call shenanigans. Yeah, see, Rare? Did you know Rare's a company? They actually made this game, just so you know. Anyway. Look, I got the white Jinjo, the only white Jinjo, in World 2. What are you doing? Be a Jinjo that I haven't completed yet. Or one that I completed recently. Not a family I completed in Glitter Gulch Mine, for God's sakes. Frickin' Minjos, man. Okay, so I really like this place. I love the music, I love the feel of it. It just has this sort of atmosphere that says... that just yells... I don't know. It's like you're in some kind of sanctuary. Oh no, we're gonna play Jiggy Jeopardy! Or the architect is gonna talk to us about the Matrix. What's going on here? White Jinjos, what? No. Alright. Oh god.
Welcome, you're in my fabled pot of gold shooting challenge. To win an ill-deserved prize, you must hit at least 75 jiggies in 45 seconds. If you manage to beat 90, I will give you an extra prize. I reckon you won't even hit 20. Fancy a go?
God. Okay. This is a pretty fun, interesting game, and notice I skipped it there only because it was really bad, and I just wanted to show the dialogue here. Alright, so I was able to get enough points to win a Cheeto page, and that was it. So now I need to hit 90 to win the Jiggy. And I canceled it again because I'm going to show a perfect one, don't worry. I just wanted to show the dialogue that you get before the Cheeto page and the Jiggy. And then, after you do that, she wants to see if you can get all 100. And that's what I'm going to do now. So, this is just basically a game of just kind of getting a good flow going. Kind of start at the top and just get an idea of how you should move and in sync with how many jiggies you hit. So at this speed, I'm flowing through and I'm hitting all the jiggies. I can probably go a little faster, but I'm a stupid face. I don't mind this game too much. Oh darn, I missed it. Am I going to get all of them? Are you on the edge of your seat? There's no way. This isn't happening. Ha! You hit 100 in only 43 seconds, yeah. So that is a perfect score. And basically you can come here and just try to hit all 100 in your best amount of time. This game's too good for me, though. That's it. It's just kind of a little shooting game, but I kind of like the atmosphere of it. It's like this heavenly, majestic place. It feels all important. So we went for the gold. Going across the rainbow led us to a Jiggy. And the last extra honeycomb piece of the game. Was it worth the trip? Is that what you expected to see at the end of the rainbow? Also a pansy. Okay, so let's launch back and take a look at this gorgeous view. And also, even though we walked across the rainbow indicating it's solid, we went right through it. What is this what is this nonsense? Pick up your mind, game. Okay. So last up in today's exciting episode, we're going to take it to the skies. And this is mostly to get to the top of the central cavern. There might be some ways to... There might be kind of a long way of getting up there. Not that I've really taken a look at, but for me, I just prefer just to fly up here. It's just a lot easier. I mean, why not? This is going to allow us to get to the higher-ups of the central cavern. Alright. So this is a very shining moment. We have a very narrow path. Up here we have Zubba. Get rid of him. You do not want him knocking you off. But this is a very bittersweet moment because we have our very last treble clef of the entire game. And, drum roll, our last notes. That's it. All 900 notes. Do you feel proud and amazing? No, because the notes were kind of done in this game. But yeah, 900 notes, just like the last game, and that's all of them. And also, in here, our last switch. And this finally opens Super Stash Deluxe. What's up? 1984.
Oh yeah, 1984. I should have remembered. It's a real rare date.
A real rare date? What? But Rare was founded in 1985. What could 1984 be referring to? Other than a great George Orwell novel. You don't know the proper date that Rare was founded. What could this possibly mean?
Game over.